Welcome to Case 2 of Trials and Tribulations. I don't remember what we saw in the preview. Sorry. That this case was about. But yeah. Okay, let's go. Beeps. Okay. Oh, right. There was something in the safe. What a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe still. Haha, you said it, pal. Must have been our rock-solid security that scared him off. Would you mind just opening the safe to double-check? 75361. I think. Mask the mask solutions. Mask the mask solutions. Out front, guards, turn on the searchlights. Ha 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 ha. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Let me just scooch over a little so I'm not leaning. Ha 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 ha. Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. Hey, Ash. We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Ha 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 ha. Mask the mask. Salutations, not solutions. I can't read today, which is bad considering the game I'm playing. October 11th, 3:24 p.m. Wright and Co. offices. Hey Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important. You know what? I know I just started, but it's gonna turn blue because the volume is really loud to me. I will be right back. There we go. Sorry about that. What are you freaking out about now? I don't think necessarily he's a murderer. He's just a jewel thief. Haha. Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. Huh? We're about to hit the big time. Big time? What do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are... Huh! Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearly, of course. I love Maya. Hello, it's a pleasure to see you again. Okay, how is she holding? So this hand is like this, and then her hair just falls, and then this hand is like this. Hi. Hi. Hello, it's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. I'm sorry if you couldn't hear me. It's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. I just had to try it. But her hands are disproportionate to my hands and face. Her hands and face are disproportionate to me. Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? Haha, haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? I can't believe it took me until now to do it. She was in all of the first game. Second. Was she in the first game at all? I don't think she was. Here, take a look at this. What's this? Some kind of poster? Crine Village? Isn't that? That's right, it's our hometown. Pearly and mine, that is. What's this about treasures from the boonies? Ha ha ha, very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight? The Treasures of Crine exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes. Hey, Pro Sale! That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick? You look lovely. Huh, same Maya, different day. You look absolutely fantastic. This young lady here is Maya Fey. Oh yes, we've come to the recap for those who didn't play the first game chapter. The younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then, I've been deeply in love with her. No, never mind. I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium and a bit of a shady character. Hey, who are you calling shady? And this little girl is Pearl Faye, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. Khura'in Village is the home of the mysterious Khura'in channeling technique. And Maya here is the daughter of the Khura'in School of Channeling's master. Even if she's been missing for almost 20 years. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, alright. Earth to Nick, how long are you going to make two gorgeous women like us wait? She's a child. Don't call her a woman when she's 9. I think she's 9 at least, right? Yes, she's 9 now, and Maya's 19. Phoenix is looking old. Look at the lines here. Really? Yes, Mr. Nick, I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit. Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. He has indeed. He's been on trial for murder once. His friend has been on trial for murder twice. He's saved everyone he knows from a murder trial at least once. Almost, anyway. Treasure exhibit poster added to the court record. October 11th, 7:18 p.m. Lordly Taylor, main exhibit hall. Lordly Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store. I wonder if that's a reference to Lords and Taylor, the department store in the US. I wonder if that exists anymore. They can't be filed until the trial. But hi, Sine Wave, thank you for coming. I haven't seen you in a while. Well, I did see you the other day at Clock Street. Yes, you may absolutely object in chat, but actual objections can't be filed until the trial. Yes, that too. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Wow, this is awesome. Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it. Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fay Manor storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. The first 3 are available in sort of a semi-remaster on PlayStation, but the rest of them are only on like the Nintendo eStore and stuff. Was that a ringing phone? I don't think so. On a family heirloom? Say, Nick? The person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Alright? I guess we should go and say hello. I only have the first two, so this game is completely blind for me. But I understand the feeling. They're just hard to stream that way. I think I remember this old folding screen here. Yeah, does it still have that bullet hole? I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence in that murder case that happened in Wright Village. This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirited channeling secrets. The six-leaf Korean sacred writings folding screen. If it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? Good question. They're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too? Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it? Well, yeah, I guess so. So all it takes to be a treasure is age. No wonder nobody likes museums. Oh, Mystic Maya, look, I can't believe it. Oh, it's so cute. It's a little diorama of Wright Village. Yeah, look at that. Somehow it seems to reek of dreariness. Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house. It even says Fey Manor on it. Yikes, you're right. Kinda wanna add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. So that's a thing. That's not a thing. Piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. Huh. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it. Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure. Is there something like that? Huh? Why? Of course there is. Right, Barley? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll bet it would really take your breath away. Okay, I think that's everything. Well, let's move to the basement. This looks very similar to the basement where the, yes. Or no. It's whatever was in the safe, but yes. It looks very similar to the basement where, the cop was stabbed. Yes. Yes. I do too. Yep, this is a basement warehouse, alright. This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Ash? How much do you want to bet that when I press next, old bag is gonna pop out? I'm like 84% sure. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Wright. Ah, a monster, you're right. Huh? A monster? Good evening. It's good to see you again. I was wrong. That's not old bag. You, I know you. Haha, nice to see you again too, little miss. Oh, hello. I don't know why she became British there. Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? Why are you freaking out on me? What? I just thought it would be more dramatic if I got all worked up. That's all. Oh, hang on. I knew I forgot something. I need to turn off power save on my laptop. Otherwise I won't be able to read chat. There we go. Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily. Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. You remember, don't you? The nickel samurai case. Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. It wasn't for us. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Whew, that's a relief. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearlie? The finest museums. Yes, I did. That's really wonderful. So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures in here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well. Is this where Old Bag shows up? That sounds good. So what is it with that face she's making? I don't know, but there's a stepladder. Look, a ladder. That's a stepladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. Why do I feel like we've had this exact same conversation before somewhere? Because you did. Tin cans? Oh. No, this. It looks like part of a big signboard. All I can read on it is the burr. Ah, I got it. Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger. Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Like maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something. That sounds nice. I hope they still do International Burger Day food marathon this year. It's still a month away, isn't it? I think Burger Day is the end of May. I kinda doubt it. Aha, I've got it. Maybe it said spaghetti. Why are you talking about food? Oh wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think? Okay, to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. I too want a World Hamburger Festival. This computer, it looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above. And that means what? The camera's set up to take a photo of everyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what's... I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff. I don't know why I'm examining it before anything has actually happened, but I am. It's a security camera. Yeah, I expected that, to be honest. It's a security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door. It's set up to take a picture of anyone that enters or exits the door. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, they say. Why is everything so on the nose for current life events? An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Yeah. Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look. Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there. Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel. Why are you telling me that? I will be right back. I just need to grab a cardigan. I am suddenly cold again, and I don't want to be yawning through the entire stream. I'll be right back. I don't know about other people, but yes, being cold makes me yawn. Okay, so that entire thing is that. Okay. Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Amy, right? Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Quran channeling technique, Amy Faye. The statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Amy Faye's golden statue added to the court record. Sorry, hang on, let me just get comfortable. There we go. A statue of the founder of the Quran channeling technique is holding the Shishito? I don't know what that is. Oh, the sword. What is that creepy looking thing she's holding? Don't ask me, how should I know? Oh, it's the official, oh, what's it called? Magatama. And the necklace is part of the uniform. Well, you are the future master, right? Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen the statue. That thing is the Kurai Shishito. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Aw, Pooh. I wanted to cut something. What are you eyeing me for? Oh look, it's already 8 o'clock. Have you all eaten already? Well actually, I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together? Ooh, I like the sound of that. Dine. It sounds so fancy. I'll have the kids' lunch. Haha, Pearly, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with the kids' dinner? Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me. Shall we head upstairs then? Well, I don't have much of a choice, I guess. After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews look so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen. Are they gonna kill someone with a Shishito? October 12th, 10:09 a.m. Right in Kotla offices. You know what? That's not even the correct level of absurd. We've had 2 people killed with the same clock statue. Well, a replica. One of them was a replica of the first murder weapon. And what was it in... I don't remember what it was in the circus case. But I'll stop spoiling the games for you since you want to play them. Nick, this is terrible. What the... You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Oh, okay. Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. I'm going to turn on the TV. Oh, okay. We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief, Mask the Mask. Mask the Mask? According to a spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief who only targets rare treasures. Lordly Taylor? Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet. Treasure? Lordly Taylor? You don't think? 7-branched sword. Okay. Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask the Mask. Our most valuable treasure. The Quran's sacred urn was stolen. What? Okay, talk. Refresh my memory a little. What's the sacred urn? Only the most important treasure in Quran Village, that's all. Look, it's right there on this poster. Oh, the almost murder weapon. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of the mystic Amy Faye, the founder of the Quran channeling technique. Yes, it was broken in the first case of the second game. Right, Pearly? Ah, yes, that's right. Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Amy written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly? Huh? There are some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick? Ash. That was terrible. Not all it's cracked up to be. Terrible. That's right, 1 year ago there was a murder in Quran Village, Maya's hometown. The sacred urn, it turned out to be an important clue in that case. Sacred urn added to the court record. Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next. What's wrong with you, Nick? What do you mean? What do you mean, Mr. Nick? Your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you? But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how. The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Quran School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't. Oh, okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it? Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this. Yeah, and get the sacred urn back. But I'm no detective. I'm a lawyer. That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya. Man, oh man, there's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. This is not, you know, normal universe. Remember the entire second game where Francisca got to whip everyone who disobeyed her in court? She's a lawyer. That's assault. Remember that. And every trial is only 3 days long. So what's the name of this bad guy again? Mask the Mask, Mr. Nick. Make a note of it. Mask the Mask. Oh, it was terrible. I was arrested and everything. 1 year ago, the murder in Korean village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings. No, but she shouldn't be allowed to do that. And she did it to an actual detective, a member of the police force, who is allowed to stop her. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings, and this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence. Mr. Nick? Would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn. Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember, this urn used to say Amy on it. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well. Sorry, I'm not so good at the arts and crafts. Spelling either. Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of saying Amy, it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later. I can't believe it myself. Okay. So I guess we're moving to here. October 20th, Lordly Taylor, main exhibit hall. Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh? Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Ash, cover your eyes. I'm pretty sure this is old bag. Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again. Oh, never mind. It was Mr. Scruffy. It's you. And I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here Alright, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already? They should date. Yes, good idea. Yes. Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh, it's you, little Missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now is a good chance for you to try to remember it right. And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick. Yeah, good to see you too, I guess. Okay, I might be done laughing. Just call him Dick. We all do. Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us what happened? Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl. It's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the sacred urn. I know about that. Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask the Mask. I know about that too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that? Well, I guess I sort of kinda owe you guys in a way. Well, he's also like, you know, an adult. He's 32. Compared to the 9-year-old and the tiny 19-year-old. Well, they actually literally called her petite in her first case. So these are all petite women compared to the big, strong policeman. The crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of this crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime, you mean here, right? Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Well, if you do want to call Mr. Gumshoe big, I guess that does make him a big dick. But he's a little bit of an airhead, so he's not a big dick intentionally. But hang on, I gotta sneeze. Sorry about that. Basement warehouse, huh? So who is guarding the basement warehouse? That guy. It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head thinking that he's an ace detective. Ace detective? Yes, much like we're an ace attorney. So why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So, what's he like? Well, like I told you, Mask the Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. Wow, that is impressive. All by himself? Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men out on a stakeout. But none of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy. Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief. Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Mask the Mask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right now? Mask the Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. Underneath those disguises is the true Mask the Mask. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lord Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time. What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn? Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. So what is this calling card? Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's Mask the Mask's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got it on them. He didn't mention that on the news flash. He just said it's a secret. We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if the calling card is real or not is by this emblem. Calling card added to the court record. That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday. Thanks, I guess. Move to... I meant to move to basement, for sure. Move basement. October 12th, still Lordly Taylor Basement Warehouse. No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills, she says the second time she goes there. That's probably because it's air-conditioned to protect the art pieces, you know. Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. Banquet. Aw, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate you signing up for a 3rd month sine wave. Huh? What the hell does that mean? Hi? I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please, make yourself at home. Who are you anyway? Shh! Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What do you see? Svari. The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong? Yikes, that's scary. How did you know that? And an eye. How, do you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space, and a swimmer of dreams, and a pretentious fuck. What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. The name is Atme. Luke Atme. Yes, his name is Look at Me. Ace Detective. Oh, hi. Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you are made of. This is super terrible, yes. The name's Wright, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I'm Maya Faye, Ace Spirit Medium. And I'm Pearl Faye. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin, and Spirit Medium Ace Apprentice. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? Because he is. Sir Lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior. Huh? What do you mean? This criminal is an artist. The crime scene is the canvas upon which he paints. Only I, Ace Detective Atme, have an eye which is educated enough to read the signs. Could you translate that for me, Nick? I think he pretty much said don't touch anything amateurs. If there is something you wish to know about, you have but to ask Atme. I know everything there is to know about my rival, Mask the Mask. What do I do now? Does he have any top secret information? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know? I'll think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say. Okay, so everything is blocked off. Was the A crooked before as well? So he scooted the statue over. Was that on a carriage before as well? I'm not sure. He scooted the statue over. He pulled the sword out of her hand and did something to it, and then there's paint there and there. And it matches that paint can. Okay, so no investigation. So are you really as famous as you say? Of course, for a lawyer you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in the city that had not heard of me. Look at me. I am Mask the Mask's arch enemy. The Ace Detective, look at me. At this moment there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light. Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick? I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Megina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from Mask the Mask. My brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. Hey Chips, welcome! How are you today? Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Oh, tell us what you know about Mask the Mask, and keep it simple, please. I'm okay. I'm also tired. I switched my sleep around, so I woke up at 2:30 p.m. Which isn't great. It didn't help canceling the stream the other day. I haven't gotten back on a normal sleep schedule. Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Yes, there is. Well rested. Last night, here in the bowels of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. I see. Huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here? In Lord Detail? Naturally. Wherever Damask goes, you will find Atme laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps? More like the mask out-eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway. But this time I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. I guess. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? Sorry, that wasn't because I'm cold, that was because I'm talking too much. I used to be sort of well rested, but with quarantine I'm self-quarantining. There's not official quarantine in Sweden, as you might know. I've just, you know, lost all daily rhythm. But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. I first received the request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Mask the Mask's calling card. Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes. You see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. A calling card arrived, right? Yes. So ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in this warehouse. And waited for him. Alone. Alone? Why? Why did you not go to the police for help? Sorry. Ridiculous. Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let the mask get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of sight of others. Huh? Concealed? Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. No, he came in from another way. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself. So you're saying that even though no one... Dear game, you need an editor. Even though no one came through those doors last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose. That's just not possible. Yes, yes. This game and the spelling and grammar errors. I'm pretty sure there's at least one every stream. Do we actually present something to him? Yes. Yes. It is. It needs someone to look through it again. Do not fear, young lady. I promise I shall retrieve your urn. Thank you, Detective Acme. I'm counting on you. Final round between Detective Look at Me and Mask the Mask is set to begin. Still, there's something funny about this guy. Yeah, but don't forget he managed to retrieve the treasure from the last time. No, he just decided to return the thing he stole. Yes, I even have a video that details my role in the whole affair. I recorded it directly from the news on TV. Can I interest you in a copy? No thanks. Mask the Mask's calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. Isn't there... Oh, wait, hang on. Options. No, wait. I missed what that said because I pressed the wrong button, but isn't there a significant difference between rival and nemesis? A rival means you're after the same thing. Nemesis means you are opposites. Right? Because a rival, for a job means you're after the same job. No, but that's significant. A nemesis wants the opposite of what you want. A rival wants the same thing that you want, and you're competing for it. So whatever that last one said, it's just gone to history. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium here, and an ace cousin apprentice. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us ever. Well, Sir Lawyer, I've been told that you too are pursuing the mysterious thief. Yes, exactly. A rival is competing for the same thing, but a nemesis wants the opposite of what you want. At least in some way. Well, I'm not sure I would say... That's right. We're going to find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you should discover something of value, return then to my office. My Office of Earthly Delights, the Acme Detective Agency. Office of Earthly Delights. Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Wait a minute. He's gone. I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go to his office too. Take me with you, okay? Okay. That pathetic looking wooden box. Ah! That's the box that had a sacred urn in it. Don't touch it. There may be clues on it to the thief's identity on there. Oh, I worked so hard to make that box. Huh? You made that box used for a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? That urn has always been on its stand in the winding way of Fey Manor. So there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And I was so proud of it. Poor Maya. Maybe it had been better if the Mask had taken the box too. Well, you sure put your foot in it. Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again? No, wait. How did I pronounce it? Shishishito? It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese, or so says Miss Andrews. Whoa, it's pretty heavy. 1 hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it'll sell like hotcakes. There's something about it that bothers me. Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly. This sword, wasn't Mystic Amy holding it last night? Ah. Oh, it was still on the wagon. And the A was still crooked. And another thing, the sword wasn't bent last night like it is now. You're right. Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect anything less from my little ace apprentice. Sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow. Aha, I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atme smashed Mask the Mask with it. Like this. Ow! What the heck? What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before. Oh man, my hair! GC Shito added to the court record. Oh, it's the same thing, the burger. Okay, computer. Hey Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer. Computer? Oh, I've heard of those. It has such a cute name. It looks like this computer is for storing the data from the security camera. When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them. It's probably the trap that detective set up. Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of Mask the Mask. Let's see here. Man, I really stink at working these things. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot. I don't know how to pull up the photos. I had no idea you were so pathetic with the high-tech stuff, Nick. Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway. I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick? Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night. Camera data added. The warehouse camera went off once at around 1 a.m. on the night of the crime. But I want to see more info. It's a security camera. It's trained on the big door to the storeroom. It's set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out. A security camera? Yeah, go stand in front of that door and it'll snap your photo too, Pearly. Mystic Maya, do you think I should smile? Nah, it's for criminals. I think you should make a really scary face. Like this? Okay, let's see if we can get the photo. Hey, Pearly, do you know what this is? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, we can't get the photo out. Give me the Pearl photo. Rude. So that's not a thing, those aren't things. Paint. Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here. I did not do that. Well, it wasn't here last night. I would have noticed a color this outrageous. But this paint has already dried up. Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick. Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. It looks like it's been several days since it was spilled. Hey, look at this. What is it? There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of this stain. Huh? You're right. I wonder what it could be. Oh, maybe this box that has the exact same paint on it? Nothing's changed. This statue of Mystic Amy is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office. Hey, it's Wright and Co. How about a gold statue of me? Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange. Huh? What is it, Pearls? The statue of Mystic Amy. Was this where it was last night? Ah. So we couldn't see the paint last night. Great job, Pearlie. I wouldn't expect anything else from my ace cousin. The statue was moved on the night of the crime. Did we get the paint in the record? No. Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. You can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn. I cannot read today. Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. Okay, paint cans? No? No. It says organized. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organized. You just can't see the last two letters. Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either because this place is a mess. Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh? Rude. Okay, I don't see anything we missed. And there's no one here to talk to, so I guess we're leaving. Hey Nick, your cell phone's ringing. Hello, Phoenix Wright here. Ha 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 ha. It's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe? What is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally, this underdog is the alpha dog today that stuck-up detectives met his match. Yep, I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him. You caught him? Are you saying you captured Mask the Mask? Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered. But I still got him. Mask the Mask surrendered? That's great. So when can we come and pick up the sacred urn? Well, you see, I was gonna tell you. What? Something wrong? Do you think you can swing by the detention center sometime? The detention center? He wants to talk to you. Mask the Mask, that is. What? He wants to talk to Nick? I'll be waiting for you, pal, so get over here soon. Beep. The detention center, huh? Okay, I guess we're going to the detention center. Law offices, detention. Still October 12th. Surprise, surprise. Visitor's room of the detention center. Hey pal, welcome to the detention center. You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you? Yep, after all, we got Mask the Mask. Right, but, so where's the sacred urn? Oh, they are all very long. They said once, but I don't exactly remember. That was, last trial of the first game. I think 20 minutes. Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I really didn't think about it before. But you're the victim in this case. Huh? Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth. You know, he's right, Nick. Yes? If you think about it real hard, we are the victims. Well, I guess so, in a way. I'm so used to thinking of the victim as a dead person because we're always on murder cases. Excuse me? But anyway, I have to get the sacred urn back. Please, don't just ignore me. Hi. Who are you? I'm Mask the Mask? Oh, okay. Huh. Hey, Nick, doesn't he look, well, kind of, well, gangly? I'm Ron Delight, the famous Mask the Mask. I don't think that this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. So you're Mask the Mask? Yes, you bet. No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes and sort of no, if you know what I mean. Why does the text change color after the K? What's wrong? Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean to say is that it's not right per se. You see, it's not spelled Mask the Mask, it's actually Mask the Mask. What's with this guy? Well, he's a timid little weakling, we know that much. Don't do that. Don't look at me like that. I don't need your pity. And I made you cry, baby, too. So why did you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because, well, I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt. Am I right? Priceless treasure? That broken old urn? I have a little favor to ask. Yes? What is it? Could you go and talk to Desi? See, I kind of see what you mean, because the eyelash is right here. Right here. And it's slightly feminine mouth. And the eyebrows. And the Princess Leia hair. But only in this, when they're doing this face. Not when they're doing the other face. Desi? So who is this Desi person? Please don't talk about my wife that way. I guess she must be his wife. I'm sorry, the truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go and visit her at my hideout? A hideout? Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout? Oh, sorry, naturally, I meant to say my secret base. Secret base? Well, my apartment, actually. Palazzo Pelpepe, 3rd floor. Let's go and have a look, Nick. To Mask the Mask's hideout. Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it? I'm sorry, I'll give it back. I really will. Maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up hurting people. Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear what he just said, especially that last part. Mr. Mask, do you think you could speak up a little? Yes, sir, I will, I promise. Maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I really can't do anything. Mr. the Mask? About the urn. Oh, yes, the urn, right away. Actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me. Why do they insist on having it gray that entire section every single time? I mean, really? Really? Did no one notice this? During some type of Q&A? It should only have been gray for that one part. Enough already. Just tell it to us straight. Oh. Please don't yell at me. I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it. What? What did you just say? Did you just say you lost it? Yes? No? Maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it. It doesn't make sense to me that it's fading out. It should have like dots instead, like ellipses. Ellipsi? What's the plural of ellipsis? Ellipsis? Ellipses? I can't even pronounce ellipsis. Okay, I guess I just need to not think about it. What do you mean? Well, you know, I lost it. Like I said, these things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know? What? You forgot our sacred urn on a train? Ellipses. Ellipsis, ellipses. Okay. Wait a minute, you went on the train dressed like that? No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway, I mean, they do the ellipsis thing so many other times. I'm sorry, I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where. This guy's story is more surreal than a Dali painting. Doesn't Dali have the thing over the eye? Are you really sure this creep is Mask the Mask? Maya, don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. We're not showing him the super secret thing. Move. Law offices, move. Detective agency. October 12th. Look at me, detective agency. This is a detective agency? It looks more like the set of some B-grade horror movie. Hello? Is anyone here? It looks like nobody's home. What a waste of time. Hey, I know. Let's take that framed picture back with us as a memento. Don't you dare, Maya. Guess we'll have to try back later. Yeah, you know what? No, we're not doing that right now. Hideout. Well. Wow, check this place out. No doubt about it, this is Mask the Mask's hideout, alright. Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Oh, she's super cute. Huh? Who are you people? Are you Desi Delight? That's right, I'm Desiree. Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim. Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you. I'm Maya Fey, and this is Phoenix Wright. Attorney at law. Nicky boy and Maya, huh? I can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie. Well, you're welcome. Did you really call me Nicky boy? About your husband. Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though. A bit? By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV? Huh? Really? They said you only earn and that you're doing some shady training at a law office now. Remind me not to watch that channel's news program. After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned. I see. My Ronnie, he has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me, I stole that urn, he kept saying. As if it was even possible. Huh? But are you saying he didn't? Of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? Well, you know, it's a priceless artifact. And he's, you know, is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity? Me? I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life. That's also how I would introduce myself to someone I just met who's defending my husband for stealing 5 priceless treasures. Oh, excitement? Huh? Yes, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike going at full throttle. So she's the mask. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line, you know what I mean? Well, I think that depends on how you ride it. I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action. No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself. You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrills and danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways. Other ways? Are you talking about sex? Yes, money. Oh. Ronnie is incredibly rich and super generous. That is what she said. He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin. And shopping. I like to shop so much it makes Ron's head spin. The other day it actually happened. His head actually started to spin. Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife. So where does Mr. Delight get all this money from? Ronnie is a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it. If you want a dirty game, you should go into my VODs and look at Metropolis. There are at least 2 sex scenes in that. It's not exactly hentai because it's not Japanese, but yeah. And then there are a few more if you get the, I don't remember, but one of the endings that I didn't get on stream. Did I say this? Either way. So they get paid tons of money in return, tons of it. He's a security guard? I think it's my turn. I think it's my turn for my head to spin. That is really awkward. Can you tell us about what happened last night? What time did that incident take place again? What time was it again, Maya? Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Oh, last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Sorry, pulled over? Yes, I always do my best flying at night. flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right? Yes, anyway, last night I got pulled over by policemen. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home. Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi. Well, what about Mr. Delight? I don't really know. We weren't together at that time of the night. When I got home, he was already fast asleep. So basically, he's got no alibi. Hang on. Let me just sit differently. My leg is in the mood. I don't think you're allowed to stream those games, though. I should add. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to ask the same question twice. It's Mask the Mask. There's a whole list of games you can't stream on Twitch, and I'm pretty sure most of them are gonna be on it. And there's a tape recorder hanging from his neck. Let me see that. Ha 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 ha! I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Ha ha ha! Huh? I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick? Hmm? Oh. Yeah. I thought you were back at the my turn to turn my head. Or have my head spin or whatever it was. Because that was also a terrible sentence. That looks... Oh, now I get it. That looks like what old bag was wearing before. This thing looks vaguely familiar. Oh, I know, it's a fishbowl. Well, an upside down one, anyway. I think it's a helmet, an alien helmet. And that looks like a tape recorder or something next to it. I think it's a transceiver, an alien transceiver. Nick, do you think maybe you could act like a grown-up for a little bit? Getting lectured by Maya to be more of an adult, that's a new low. Let me just make sure. Hey Nick, look! On top of the chair. Looks like an envelope and a letter. Well, don't just stand there. Come on, let's read it. Maya, you know we shouldn't do that. What are you talking about? That letter could be an important clue. No way, you can't just go reading a private letter because you feel like it. It's not just because I feel like it. It really could be important. If I was sure it was a clue, I guess I wouldn't mind. I know there's a trophy here. I know there is. Because I saw the trophy list and it made me realize. There's a trophy called something or other. And the description is examine everything that reminds you of old bag. So that's that. But I can't think of what else it could be in this room. Oh, that's so cute. It's called a hot air balloon, you know? Wow, there's no fooling you. I want to make my own balloon now. I'll even let you ride in it, Nick. Yes, exactly. But what everything means... that emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. That's proof enough that Ron the Light really is Mask the Mask. I'd better not tell Maya. She gets kind of scary when it comes to celebrities. Oh, that's so cute. It's called Hot. Oh, I didn't mean to replay it. There's a whole bunch of stuff piled up over here. Duck and cover. It's a missile. Did you know there's dynamite in missiles? But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just really well-made toys. Yes, you may slightly spoil me. Oh, it's in 2 different locations. Okay. What are these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can? Theft of the Mazarine Stone, the Great Albatross Strategy. Theft of the Immortal Goddess Statue, the Great Knuckle Bomber Strategy. Did the police even investigate this place? There are a bunch of books lying here. They're all romantic-sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves. Wow, look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck in them. Oh, let's see here. Note, must remember this thief's way of laughing. Very useful. Note, a calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi. Wow, Ron really studied his stuff. Nick, it's a torpedo. It's hard to believe, but it sure looks real. Where could he have picked up something like this? Please don't say that torpedoes are things people just have lying around. It's a bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged inside a nice frame. Look, Nick, it's a fake beard. There's also a mask made of cardboard. Here, Nick, try on this fake beard. Come on, try it on. Hey, cut it out. Now put on the mask. It's Phoenix, the mask. Let's borrow it for a while. No way, I'm not stealing from a thief. I have enough bad karma as is. Anything else here? I don't think there is. Wait, hang on. The light switch? No. She has nothing else to say unless we present something, but I'm gonna save that for later. So we are moving to the detective agency, which I think is where we'll find the other pieces. Maybe not. I don't remember any of these things from Old Bag. Earlier Old Bag, I should say. That's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books. My Life as an Ace Detective, Unabridged Edition by Luke Atme. Ace Detective. Hey, he's even got one of those ships in a bottle thingies. Oh, would you look at that? There's a little look at me at the doll at the helm. How cute. There's a microscope here too. I wonder if he was researching something. Glass slides have different names on them. This one says Atme virus. This guy's just dying to make a name for himself, huh? It's getting kinda irritating, actually. This desk is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment. Oh, I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know this, but water is made up of carbon and hydrogen. No? Oxygen and hydrogen. No, not carbon, oxygen. Oxygen and hydrogen. Oh, well, there are always alternative theories, I guess. Maya, really. If by alternative theories you mean the ones you make up inside that head of yours. Yes. What a creepy painting. It's like he's looking right at me. Maybe we should put up a big portrait of you in the office, Nick. I can even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the toilets. I think I'd prefer something a bit more dignified. Whoa, it's a huge hearth. That's a fireplace. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. Hey, Nick, what's this thing here? It's called a gramophone. In the olden days, people used them to listen to music. You can't be serious. I think it's probably for purifying the air or something. I'll bet you 50 cents. Come on, what do you say? Forget it. You never pay up when you lose. Huh. This doesn't feel like the second old bag location, I must say. You did say 2 locations, right? Yes, 2 locations. Well, it's not here. It's not there. It's not here, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Interesting. I don't think it's here. Hang on. No, no. Percent. No. I'm really sorry I caused so much trouble. If you're so sorry, then you shouldn't have stolen it in the first place. But the only thing I did wrong was lose it. That's not right. I was wrong either way. I'm sure the owners of the other treasures feel the same. He sure seems sorry. Who would have imagined that such a famous thief would have such a pure heart? No. Oh, that's Mask the Mask's calling card. Pretty nice looking, huh? He looks so happy. I'm not very good at writing, you see. So I bought a book called How to Write Business Letters and studied hard. Well, I guess you could call thievery a type of business. No. No. So we need something else. Because I've asked them about everything now, right? Yeah. Ooh, that's so mysterious looking. I love old stuff like this. Really? That's one of our most treasured possessions. There's going to be a whole exhibit at Lordy Taylor with these types of things. Maya looks so happy. She's lit up like a 1,000-watt bulb. Terrific. You can count on Ronnie and me to be there. Sounds like fun. Huh? Oh, yeah. Oops, looks like that light bulb is starting to flicker. Oh. No? No. So what do you know about this? No, you can't show her that, Nick. That emblem is top secret, don't you remember? Duh, oops, sorry about that. The way she just said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did. Ooh, when I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else. But the emblem is right behind her. Did I ask about this? I'm not sure now. Okay, Miss Delight, you must know about your husband and Mask the Mask. Mask the Mask? Of course, I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan. Yep, what? Huh? Biggest fan? Yes, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened. Wait a minute. Did you say delusional? Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Mask the Mask. What? What are you talking about? Okay, so that was the thing to say. So, when did Ron first become Mask the Mask? What are you talking about? He's not Mask the Mask. Huh? But, wait a second. Look around this room. This place is obviously Mask the Mask's hideout. No, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. Because Ronnie's so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. Heroic figures? But Mask the Mask is a bad guy. So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true? Anyway, if he really had stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it? Well, I suppose so. Then why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not? She has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me. Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't Mask the Mask after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy? What is it? I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity. I have a feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Is speeding not an illegal activity? What is your definition of illegal activity, girl? Somebody framed my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me? A letter? Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Miss Delight. Okay, you've got it. Well, she got caught. Just relax and leave this to us. Or whatever it said. Desiree's letter added. Move. Detention center. There's a difference between getting caught for something that's only a fine and actually getting caught. One moment. Sorry, I had a ping I had to check. Oh, that's right, here. This is from your wife. Oh, from Desi? Thank you. Letter given to Mask the Mask. Actually, more like taken. My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine. Huh. He's clutching onto that letter so hard the ink is gonna be squeezed out. He looks so happy. You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick. Mr. Lawyer. Yes? In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. Huh? I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow. Hey, hang on a second. He can't be a lawyer. Why not? What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of this Damask guy. Well, yeah, but according to Desiree, he didn't do it. She said, poor man, he's deluded himself into thinking he did it. Right, Mr. Nick? Come on, she could be lying to protect her husband. Well, that's true. No, actually not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading. Oh please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. What should I do? I think we need to take his case. Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you. Really? You will? Hey, what are you doing, Nick? He's a thief. You can't trust him. Well, he may be a thief. But I think there's more to this case than meets the eye. Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. Pearls? I can't believe you defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you. Ever. But Pearlie, wait. This is gonna be ugly. I'll go after her. But, see, here's the thing. Here's why this game still needs an editor. When we talked to the wife before we even got the letter, she said, thank you for taking my husband's case or something like that. Like, really? This game? No. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to cause any trouble. Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya. Where's Pearls? She said she's going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would you? And what about you? Are you okay with me taking Miss Delight's case? Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you. I think I'm gonna cry. I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it. Okay, Nick, let's get this show on the road. The offices. Oh, Mr. Nick, welcome back. Oh, hey, Pearls, you're back too, I see. I went and bought us a strawberry cake. Yum. I'll go make some tea to go with it. Hey, Pearls? It looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. I'll never forgive you. Ever. Yes, we do need a flashback to something that happened 10 sentences ago. Mystic Maya, the tea is ready. Oh, thanks. Come on, Mr. Nick, please have some of this cake. Yeah, thanks. Pearls? Oh, excuse me, I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet. Pearls is kooky as F. Hey, it's okay, I just cleaned it this morning. Too late. This might be a good time for me to ask about her. I first met Pearls a year ago. It was when that murder happened at Crime Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met. You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone. Hey Maya, I've always thought it was because she was young, but what? Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea about you and me. Huh? There's something you need to understand. What is it? It's kind of like a Crime Village custom, sort of. There are hardly any men in Crime Village. Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited. I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago. About how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fae family? Yeah, you did. And that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right? Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Crime Village kind of revolves around its women. Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. Oh? Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter. Are you saying that Pearl's father... He's gone. He left the village when she was very young. Boy, that's tough. Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that. Pearl seems to love you a lot. Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and well, because of the murder case last year, Pearl's mother is... Oh yeah. In jail. Prison, right? Not jail. I remember now. Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay, sorry, there's no LaFay in this person. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. So you see, I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me too. Maya? My mother's gone too. Oh, sorry. That was the wrong one. What about Mia and Maya's dad? So your mother's still missing. Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is. Maya's mother, Misty Faye. the current master of the crime channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. Was that the SL9? It was, right? But you're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing. And if your mother doesn't come back, then what? Then according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master. Mystic Maya, the master of the crime technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility. Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fey main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just sitting around the office. But, strawberry cheesecake. Strawberry cheesecake. Right? Right? Yeah, I know. But first I want to talk to Pearls. Mr. Nick? Yeah? I acted like a baby. Pearls. I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick? Yes? From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said. Oh. She's the best. I know I missed one there. I didn't press anything, it just skipped. Well, I'm gonna go out now for a bit. Huh? Where are you going? I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm going to show you I can be useful too, by finding some evidence. Okay. Hey, wait. She sure runs fast. Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay? We should have her and Detective Dick partner up. Yeah. I feel like it would be a good idea for her to actually have a, I mean, she's only 9. Now is he here? No? Move. Oh, something new here. Maya! Oh, Miss Andrews. I'm so sorry, it's my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious... Please, calm down, what's wrong? It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Maya, I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay. I know I don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I could make you another urn. Hold on, just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down and talk to us. Forgive me. So when did you get the calling card from Mask the Mask? Let's see, exactly 10 days ago. I was going to show it to the police, but that detective stopped me. So you asked Detective Atme to help with security. Yes, in fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Mask the Mask than the police. So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived. Well, yes, I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I've learned to trust my hunches. So that's why there are security cameras even in the basement warehouse. Yes, Lord Lee Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on, to any potential thieves. Well, he sure brought it last night, and even left with a nice souvenir. Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have called this paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway. Why do you say that? The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal, well, was practically 0. 0? I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Amy. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Acme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Crane. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So maybe one of them was actually Mask the Mask in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna grab a refill of my water glass. I'm gonna pause it and hang on. Turn down that terrible music. And I will be back in like a minute. Hi again. Sorry about that. I forgot my sweater. I took it off when I was, because I have a tendency to splash my sleeves when I grab water. So I took it off. And I forgot it. Okay. Alright, I wanted to present the list. Miss Andrews. I know, it's all my fault. What's done is done. I'll make it up by making a new urn for you. Oh, never mind. This? No. 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 Does this mean that nothing will be? I have a feeling it means that nothing will actually do anything. Okay, fine. Move. It looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly and is shocking pink. I don't see how the color of the paint is in any way important. Except that pathetic looking box. Aha! That's the box that had the sacred urn in it. Don't touch it, there may be clues to the thief's identity on it. Ooh, I worked so hard to make that box. Huh? You made that box use for a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? And I was so proud of it. Poor Maya. Maybe it had been better if Master Mask had taken the box too. But it's pink! Why don't you realize that it's pink? Like, am I the only one who sees that it's the same pink? According to the computer data, someone did in fact go through those big doors last night, right? Yeah, I guess so. The shutter did go off once, you know. Can we get the picture? I wonder if that detective brought this camera in with him. Good question. Let's take a look at it. Huh? It says property of Lordly Taylor on it. So it's borrowed? Kind of strange for an ace detective, don't you think? Okay, so no on that. In where? Oh, we just took the elevator. The elevator's behind us. Oh. Well, that has yet to be established. I can't investigate this anymore. But I think the pink has something to do with it, and we'll figure it out in a bit. Our precious urn was right there on the other side of these doors. Yeah, according to the security camera data, someone was in there last night. Oh, what I'd like to do to him. When we were here with Miss Andrews last night, the statue wasn't where it is now. Yeah, it was right next to the door, wasn't it? Well, if someone moved it, it was probably the criminal. Maybe he didn't like being watched by Mystic Amy while he stole the urn. Hey, cut it out. You're giving me the creeps with that kind of talk. No, the lock isn't a specific thing. You see how it switches over? Well, when there are two things that are close to each other that you can investigate, you see a brief switching before it switches back. But the door and the lock are just, you know, one entity. So that hasn't changed because Pearl wasn't in that conversation. Oh, the ladder is just for a dumb trophy. It's already checked, so we don't need to talk about that again. This, however, I'm really starting to like this thing. It's so cool looking. I'd like to strap it to my waist and walk around town like a samurai. Careful, Gumshoe will lock you up and throw away the key if you're caught. No open flames. Oh, okay. And there's nothing else in here. So back up. Examine. What was this again? That's probably where the sacred urn was going to be displayed. Yeah, I guess so. Should I put my Chinese badge there, you know, as a replacement? Are you dumb, Phoenix? Like, legit. I think it's a little too small for that. What about my Magatama? Now you're being silly. That's definitely too small. Oh. It's the folding screen of Korai's sacred writings. But I can't read what it says on it. Really? But I thought it was some kind of important spell. Ah, yeah, my mother read it and taught me to memorize it. I'll be in trouble if I ever forget it. Looks like the Korai channeling school is teetering dangerously close on the edge. Wow, this is incredible. It's a tiny version of my whole village. Hey, I've got a great idea. We can make a miniature of your office, Nick. I don't know about that. The whole place is overflowing with junk. You'd die before you finish painstakingly recreating that mess. Well, we could always clean it up first. True. Yeah, so nothing more here. So move and feedback. Yes. Hello? Well, well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kind of... Shh, silence. Precisely as I expected. But what is? Svari. The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct? I think we've already been through this. Huh, so my estimation was correct. Svari. How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? We've met? You know, let's start by... That's pretty amazing, the way you were able to tell what I do for a living. Oh, it's elementary, my dear Wright. Elementary. You're really interested. The first clue was the hair. It points backwards. It shows you're prepared to take on an attack. Wow. Impressive. This will surely be Mask the Mask's final heist. Last time I came close and managed to retrieve the stolen treasure. Mark my words, this criminal of humanity will be found guilty in due time. And then I, look at me, ace detective, will dance with joy. I have no clue what you're blabbering about, but I guess I'll find out soon. This person is Svari, a great ace detective, am I correct? But I was the one asking you. This photo simply isn't enough information. I'm afraid I can't be absolutely certain. The intelligence in those eyes indicate a man of deep wisdom and insight. Stop messing around, Nick, and just ask him already. But this guy is scary. This man surrendered to the police, admitting he was Mask the Mask. Maybe so, but I'm not convinced that he's really behind the thefts. He is. He sounds pretty sure. Just look at his forehead. It's all in the shape of his mouth and eyes. This is the classic face of a thief. It's unmistakable. Is there anything that isn't unmistakable to you? Ah, the charming young lady responsible for security, Miss Adrian Andrews. Huh? You know her? Yes, well, I should. She was the person who hired me for this job. A very intelligent woman. After all, she hired Detective Look at Me, didn't she? I'm not entirely convinced that was an intelligent move on her part. Gumshoe? Oh, him. Yes, well, I saw him earlier. That wretched detective has let the thief slip through his fingers every single time. Wretched, huh? Now that I think about it, I wonder if they aren't working together. Huh? If you ask me, look at me. I believe the two of them are co-conspirators. If Detective Gumshoe heard that, he'd probably cry. He's a surprisingly sensitive guy. Yeah, I think we're done with those for now. Actually, Earn. I'm sorry I can't be more helpful, but I have no interest save that of finding evidence against my arch rival. Okay, never mind. Yes. No. 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 Okay, fine. Let's just fucking talk to him, I guess. You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my arch enemy. There we go. That's better. Arch enemy, not arch rival. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey. I heard you've been after Mask the Mask since his very first theft. Yes, my dear, I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the fabled jewel, the tear of Emanon. I first encountered him in the museum's sacred hall, the crime scene itself. So, that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit. I'm pretty sure you said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordly Taylor and set the perfect trap. You must mean the security camera. But I thought you were watching the area yourself, too. So how did Mask the Mask manage to steal the urn? That's the million-dollar question. What is Mask the Mask's modus operandi? Mr. Hackney, did you know about the sacred urn? I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Mask the Mask. Sacred urn? That has nothing to do with this case. But wasn't that what Mask the Mask stole this time? I am a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourself remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to the pigeons? I don't think I like this guy's attitude now. Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn. There's something that's kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are but seekers wandering alone in the dark. Well, I was wondering how Mask the Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Mask the Mask. Oh, what are you not telling? What the? It's a Cyclops. It's a Cyclops? Hey, Nick, what is this Cyclops thing? Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are. What? This Magatama has that kind of power? Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year. Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized Fae heirloom, but Pearly was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do. This is the woman that's gonna take over the Quran channeling school someday? So how do you do it? How do you break the Cyclops thing? Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret. Cool, I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out. Oh boy, I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. Yeah. Mask the Mask's MO. Detective Atney, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Mask the Mask commit the crime. Well now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. No? Yes indeed, I was guarding the warehouse, that much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. I'm not sure why, but this admin guy's lying through his teeth. I know, I'll show him some proof. Detective Atney, I have here proof that someone went through that door last night. There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. But what? Are you saying I didn't do my duty properly? Detective Atney, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just a piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Mask the Mask. I don't know. I don't even know. In that case, the reason you didn't at the time was because you were... I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. Oh no, hang on. He was unconscious. He got bopped over the head with a sword. Okay, so that. Where was I? Let's go to... The reason was because you were unconscious. I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. Detective Atney, you were knocked unconscious by the thief, were you not? Ha ha ha, surely you must be joking. You think that I, look at me, could be knocked unconscious so easily. This sword proves it. Huh? That's... Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue of Amy Faye. Furthermore, at that time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this sword. Well, detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you are and what you say. So you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? Clobber, what an ugly way of saying it. But I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere beside the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. And my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. Ouch. Mr. Atney should have his poor head examined. You can say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? Shiki Shito updated in the court record. Well, it looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway. Huh? What? That Atme is the greatest ace detective in the world? No, that he never actually saw the thief. Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be Mask the Mask. Just one moment, Sir Lawyer. The thief was unquestionably Mask the Mask. You never actually saw him. Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency. Oh. Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Yes, we know this. Behold, this is a photo of that dastardly thief, taken by the security camera. That's him. Mask the Mask. Security camera photo added to the court record. The thief can be none other than the arch-criminal Mask the Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? So what did you mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly that. Mr. Light had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. But how would you know about that? Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me. Well, I guess we better go take a look just in case. Okay, so I'm gonna save. Because I don't know when the second room with the old bag things show up, and I don't want to miss that trophy. I don't think it's here. None of this reminds me of old bag. Because my face is Yanni, and I am making your face Yanni. Examine. Hey Nick, remember what Detective Atme said? I'm sorry. I'm trying to cover my mouth when I yawn. Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it. Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. 50,000? This is a blackmail letter. It sure looks like a major clue, alright. Sine wave. This is not a normal logical universe. We've decided this already. We've established that long ago. Blackmail letter added to the court record. Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second, I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. Please come on in. I'll make some coffee. Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute, I know that voice. Oh, Nicky boy, I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest. Ah, you're... Nick, it's you, and Maya too, what a fluke. Larry? Long time no see. What? You know each other? Nicky boy? Nick, do you and this girl have, something going on? Something? If you mean what? I underestimated you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this? And married too? Way to go, dude. I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the butts. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Yes, Harry Butts. Hey man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client. We've got quite the storied history, he and I. And what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. He works for KB Security of the blackmail letter. Hey, come on now, you're embarrassing me. And in front of this pretty little thing here. So you two are old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go on ahead and catch up on old times. I'm gonna go check on my bike. Nice girl, that Dusty. So how you been there? Too busy if you really want to know. So what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. He is not. And what's with these clothes? You look, well, weird. Hey man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform for my part-time job. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun. Huh? But what's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you, women, I don't trust them anymore. You got dumped again? Well, you know Bennifer? I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Caddy Tom, and my whole life changed. Bennifer, Caddy Tom, I've never heard of either of them. Really, game? Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom just Hollywood out over me. Can you believe it? Well, actually, anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure. Women, you're so, Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. So what are you doing here, anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural-born nice guy, that's all. Did you just call yourself a nice guy? Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Ron's wallet added to the court record. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture is in here. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey Nick, it's not what you were thinking at all. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Oh, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is just here to check out Miss Delight. So you say you found this at your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Okay, I'm sorry. I need to turn down this music because it's driving me crazy. Chicks just love a guy in a uniform, you know. A security guard, huh? So that's what that uniform is all about. So what time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking that? Trying to see if I've got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. He works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Sure, here, take a look at this. It's right there in his wallet. What's this card? It's a key card for the security company. See, it's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you're working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Well, why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card. Key card added to the court record. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring 50,000. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. But wasn't it, Look at Me who received the diamond? I'm confused. So you're sure about this key card? Yep, that's the key card we used at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You needed to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. It leaves a record? Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lose this job, I'd never have a chance with Desi. It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. Keycard updated. You didn't touch anything in the wallet, did you? He's already admitted he touched everything. Hey man, be serious. You know what I was interested in? If Mask the Mask doesn't look out, he's gonna be the victim of a robbery himself. Hey Larry, what about this? What? If you got something to say, then say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth. Alexis? Huh? What? I can't believe you'd do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000. I don't have that kind of money. No. You don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. Whew. Man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused because it says KB Security right on the envelope. Yeah, so what? That's where I've got a part-time job, at KB Security. Yes, which is why I asked. What? Sounds like I should really find out some more about this KB Security company. So we see the void in the paint already. Now I'm confused. How is he carrying the box when there's a void in the paint? So they didn't leave the box there for 2 days? Then why is the paint spilled? What significance does it have? That Desi's one awesome lady, alright. It's been a long time since I felt this way. I think I'm really in love this time. A long time, huh? Yeah, well, except for what I feel for you, Maya. I don't think even he knows what he's saying anymore. But this box had the pink paint on it. So this box must have been there when the paint fell and then not wiped down. But I mean, they didn't clean up any of the paint in 3 or whatever days. I just thought of something. What if it's actually a hot chick under that costume? Forget about it. It's a guy. Trust me. Man, you're killing my buzz, dude. Boy, talk about someone who has a one-track mind. You know what? Let's... KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it. That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? So what are you doing here, then? Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what mice do when the cat's away? Yes. Anyway, how far away is this company? Let me see. About 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lordly Taylor, right? And it would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back. If Ronda Light was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then... Whoa! Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn. Hey Nick, your phone. Hello? Is this the Wright residence? Oh, Pearls, where are you? I thought I'd go to Lordly Taylor to try to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. What? Give me that phone, Nick. Pearlie, where are you right now? I was walking along and I found myself in front of that person's office. That person? Who? That person who doesn't act his age and always says Svari when he's excited. Look at me, Ace Detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you. Alright, I'm a little scared. Alright, let's go, Maya. Wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now sounded like a real cutie. Ew! Another one of your special friends? Say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry? Well, he doesn't know that it's a 9-year-old child, to be fair. He's just a butt anyway. Okay, well, let's turn the music back on. Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, Pearlie. I never thought I'd see the two of you again. Oh, baby. So is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office? Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were here last? Now that you mention it. Yes, this wasn't here before. This bag, I'm sure it wasn't here before. That's what I just said. It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here. Hey, Nick, come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. That's true, and truth be told, I have to admit I am kind of curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a second, I'm taking it out right now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Scandalous. Well, hello there. Ah, he's here. What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry, Maya made me do it. Nick, I can't believe you. A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here? What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial, Svari. Shall we say the figurative, Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime. What? What? Flagrantly. With an L. The figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime. What? The what? Wow, Nick. Sounds like it's gonna be really exciting. What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place. Oh, fuck you. That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick. Tomorrow will be a day to remember. Look at me, will take the stand. Sorry. And then, Svari, my testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thieves' co-conspirators. Co-conspirators? Huh. You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There's a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial. Well, what are you talking about? Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot. Are we waiting for Godot? We waiting for you to tell us about Godot? You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty. Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight is really Damask. My dear lady. My fair lady, if you will. Since we're on the topic. Times may change, but people, sadly, do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature. So who is this Godot person? It is not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country but in heaven. Godot, a legend or myth. Men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him. Prosecutor Godot. But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick? It is no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad. Yes, he left with Francesca. Yes, fuck him and his stupid nose. Huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country. And you agree with that? Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke Atme of the prosecutor's office. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong? I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. Yes, we get it. It looks like we're done investigating for the day. Ha 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 ha, Sir Lawyer. The stage has been set, and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. Yes, I was yawning. I'm sorry about that. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief walk into a bar. This will be one tough trial. So it's been almost 3 hours. I don't think my voice can handle much longer, but we'll see what happens next week. So we'll look at it for a little bit. Because my voice is not in a good mood today. October 13th, of course. 9:36 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4. Hey, Nick? What is it? Is something wrong? Nah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check out the Mask glossy I bought. You bought this? Where? From the little tents in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. You know I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. Mask the Mask publicity photos stuck into the court record. Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me. Who's screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it. Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you. Because I did it. I'm the criminal. Me. He's at it again. I sent the calling card to Lordly Taylor. I admit it. But you don't have the sacred urn, right? Well, that's true, but That doesn't mean I didn't commit the crime. Normally when I say, of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but you, yikes. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty, so make sure they give me a guilty verdict, please. Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Desi, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like that. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. You see, the thief is me? Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I will be ever so cross with you. So why are you smiling when you say it? Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is Mask the Mask or not. But there's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now? Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Desiree. What the fuck is he wearing? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. The defense is ready, Your Honor. What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to... What a stupid question. What did you say? Fine. Let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? What? No, I'm not. I will pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by. Who are you? I am Godot. Legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case. How do none of these people ever lose cases? And on that note of hate and irritation and just general statistic improbability, thank you for hanging out. We will redo this entire morning section next week. Tomorrow I don't stream. Friday I might stream more Hollow Knight. I'm not entirely sure. But either way, thank you for hanging out. Have a good one. And my next stream is Friday at 7. And I hope to see you then. Bye. Wrong button.